Well, hey there, everybody. It's Scott. With another how-to drawing thing I did. I got a quick sort of apology to make. As you notice, if you're looking at this now, it's a little crusty in the early stages. The video capture quality I used was set wrong, and I didn't realize it till I was done, so I can't really go back and fix it. So it's a little grubby here, but it gets better toward the end. The latter third, basically, I redid it. What you see me here now is sketching or drawing over the top of. That's me messing up, but anyway, that's actually a sketch that I took a photograph of that I had drawn in just a regular piece of lined paper in a meeting I was in, and I really liked the look of the dragon, so I kept that. Brought it back to the studio, took a photo of it, brought it into Photoshop, made it part of the overall sketch. That way I don't have to draw it again, basically. And then added all this other stuff. We're already to the inking stage. Everything's turned up, by the way. People always ask this, like, how much faster is this than normal? Everything is turned up to about 8 times the normal speed. So that's why everything seems kind of quick. I've done this before, so this probably isn't new, but anyway. Just wanted to have like a kid. I have this thing with putting dudes on stumps. For some reason, I kind of like that look, and I don't know why. I don't know what my problem is. But it's this kid with a sword and a shield taking on the great dragon. This will end up being a print that I'll put in the store, so chances are, if you're seeing this, it's already up there. If not, it will be soon. And that is my dragon. Did a little detail work on the dragon. I do this a lot in meetings and stuff. I just get bored and draw stuff, so that's why. That's where this came from. But sometimes that's where your best stuff comes from. And see, this kind of like jaggedy looking lines, this is not how this looks normally, because it's just the video quality is way down. I goofed up. Meant to export it at full quality, but my brain was not functioning when I first did this. Sadly, I can't go back and fix it. But anyway, you get the idea. Drawing a big dragon, some background elements. It'll be a fight here. This is mainly just sort of detail time. Adding some ink shading and some details, and now we get to color. Again, I wish this looked better, but whatever. You'll get the idea at the end. Closing up some holes, doing a paint bucket. That's the fastest way to sort of fill this stuff in. It's always a good idea. I feel like this is obvious, but I'll say it anyway. It's always a good idea to start with whatever you intend your midtones to be. This is an old thing that they teach in school, so this isn't anything incredibly new here that I'm saying. So most of you have heard this before, but this dragon is essentially a red dragon, so you paint him red, and you start with whatever you want that middle tone to be, and then you can work on it from there. I usually don't plan out too much, like what his pants are going to be or what his shirt color will be or any of these things. That sort of just comes as I go. There's no weird magic to that. Again, paint bucket makes things quicker. Still got to kind of go in and tweak it a little bit. You can see I do some paint buckets, some hand drawn. Yeah. This is basic stuff. I like helmets with horns on it. I'm not going to lie. I think that's cool. I think there's something about the horns that make it... I don't know. I've just always done it. I don't know why I do it. Shouldn't try to have an explanation for it. Change his hair color because I didn't like it. Something else you do as you do this stuff is you change your mind sometimes. Here we're just doing a little light and dark. Give it some depth. Real basic stuff. You just sort of pick a light source. In this case, actually, the light source is sort of in the middle, because the dragon is going to have light cast on it from the direction of the dude, which you can take liberties like that occasionally. As if somehow there's a greater source of light in the center that's casting light on both our characters here. And again, there's no story here or no like there's no point to this. It's just a dragon and a dude. I like the visual of it. I like that, you know, it's a kid out to destroy the dragon. Just some highlight work. Look at that. See, this enhancing the light. Man, I wish this was better resolution. Can't see it from this angle, but I'll know to do that next time I do one of these. A little smoke there. Soon here you'll see a drastic change in the quality of this thing, and you'll then wish the whole thing was like that, but whatever. I gotta quit apologizing, but I feel bad that I did that. Kind of frustrated when it happened. So again, just highlighting, creating kind of harsh light. Here it is. Now things have gotten considerably higher resolution, as you can tell, even backed out this far. Adding a little texture to the background. Working on kind of the macro image here. I like the sort of a crusty look to those inner cave walls. And right now I'm just kind of playing with layers and light and dark. By the way, these textures are actual photographs that I took. I'm using to create that underlying texture. They're of walls, cement walls, and so on. And I think it adds a lot. Here I'm sort of showing that this purple light in this room is sort of reflecting up and under the dragon and on that stump, or on that it's not really a stump. What is that? That's a pedestal of earth, I suppose. And man, we're almost done here. Give things a little bit of a shine, a little glow on it. Make that sword look cool. Oh yeah, and you notice the smoke isn't showing up very well, so here's where I go and create some alternate smoke, and then play with that a little bit just to give it a, I don't know, so it's not so painfully obvious. It kind of fades out some. And that's roughly the image. I think I sign it. Yeah, there's my signature, so I can prove it's mine. But that's it. That is the dragon. Pissed as he may be. Doing his thing, hanging out. Just doing a little cleanup here at the end. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed it.